You're listening to the Patriot Podcast.
I'm Nora Philbin.
I'm Katie Galonis.
I'm Sadie Gregory.
And I'm Santino Zafuda.
So, the first thing we're going to talk about is those parking spots we painted back in August. You guys remember that?
Oh, that was a long time ago, but
I had so much fun doing that.
I know. A lot of my clothes got ruined because of all the paint.
Oh, it's all over the front of my spot, too, not on the actual spot. Splattered everywhere.
I think we all did like album covers too for ours.
A lot of them revolved around music, I must say.
We didn't even plan it though. We all just came in and then we all had the same thing.
It
I
was
started picking what I wanted to do.
It was fun seeing everyone that did paint their like spots there like a week before school.
Yeah, they all look good too.
I'm glad I got to see my friends like before school actually started.
Yeah, it was really good seeing everyone.
Okay. On another note, what about that PAWA pep rally we had?
It got me pepped. Let's just
Great.
say.
Yeah.
I was pepped up for the game.
I
Now,
loved everything.
Sadie and Santino, you guys were in the pie eating contest, right?
No. Me and Katie were in the pie eating contest.
Oh, right. Katie and
Yes.
Santino in the pie eating contest.
Get it right.
My bad. I'll put respect on that name.
It was a rough time doing that, but it was a dream. And
what was your mindset going into it?
To win.
Yeah, I was the first one picked. I was very excited. I thought I had it in the bag, but clearly not.
Yeah, and obviously you had the whole crowd around you, so you must have been a little stressed out.
Yeah.
What was going through your mind?
It's a lot to keep in your mouth at once, so it was like, don't let it all out. That would be embarrassing in front of the whole school.
Yeah, I was making good time. Like, I thought I could take my time, but the more and more I ate, like, I just got sick and my throat, like, got fuzzy. I thought I was going to throw up.
All right, and what was going through your mind while you were eating your pies, like during the competition?
Same thing. I was just freaking out about the time, really. I was looking at Mr. Rusick and Katie, and they were way further than me. They were neck and neck.
I kind of had the same game plan as everyone to, like, just eat it out of the container. But at a certain time, I saw, I'm falling in with the crowd. I got to do something to stand out. So I took my teeth and I flipped my tin over and I licked it off the table.
Yeah, I know Mr. Rusick was giving you some backlash during the week. So how did you feel when he barely beat you?
It was humbling, It's fine, though. I got over it. I got a $10 Dunkin' gift card from him because he didn't take his first place prize. He gave it to me.
Yeah, I didn't get anything.
All right. And how were you feeling after the competition? Like, were your stomachs hurting? How was your general feeling?
Me and Katie went in the bathroom to try and clean up a little bit because there was whipped cream everywhere. And I was feeling disgusting and nauseous. So I made myself throw up in the bathrooms. Katie tried, but it didn't come out right then and there. Katie had a little problem afterwards.
I couldn't puke there, but, the puke came to fruition a little later that night at the PA versus WA game. Because the table that I licked gave me strep throat, and then the pie in my stomach, and then the loud noise and that crazy pep squad, it just did not mix together well, and I went puking in my cowboy hat.
All right, and at that pep squad, our lovely dance team performed. How did you enjoy their performance?
Oh, I love the dance team. I'm a real big fan of them. I'm always supporting them. They had crazy songs. It was like a mashup of Halloween songs.
No, their costumes were really crazy too. I loved it.
They kill it every time.
You could tell they put a lot of effort.
Yeah, and another new thing they did was the rock, paper, scissors contest. Did you guys participate in that?
Yeah, I was one of the finalists.
I participated throughout the day, but I didn't make it in the end. I sacrificed my beads to lovely Nora Philbin.
Thank you, Katie. I made it to the finals because of you.
I was actually a finalist too. So.
When did you guys get eliminated from the contest?
Oh, I got eliminated the second round.
I got eliminated the first round.
Another thing we're going to talk about on the podcast is some conspiracy theories.
Ooh!
Flat Earth. What are you
Yeah.
guys' thoughts on flat Earth? Because I don't believe in it.
I don't believe in it. I know our producer, Mr. Struckis, he's a big fan of the flat Earth theory. He comes up to us at lunch often and talks about why we're wrong and he's right because all the black matter on the planet.
Yep.
I think if you don't see the Earth from outside the atmosphere and look down on it and see a globe, who's to tell you it's not flat?
Yeah,
Exactly.
I understand why people think it's flat, but it's not.
Well, then not all the continents are there when you look out from outer space, so where else would they be if it was flat?
Have you ever looked at it from outer space?
No, I haven't been up there personally. Have you?
So how do you know NASA doesn't edit them?
Well, how do you know NASA does edit
I think
them?
it was a movie studio in Hollywood.
Yeah, I'm sure you do.
I know we have 3 sophomores coming on to debate about it, so we'll see what they think. I think they're pretty firm believers in the flat Earth here.
Let's hear if they could sway us.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Disclaimer. The opinions expressed on this podcast do not reflect the views and positions of the Pittston Area School District. For the next segment, please enjoy for entertainment purposes only.
Hi, I'm Calder David Armando Paulson-Kevich.
I'm Kevin James Gregory Jobby.
I'm Tanner Osborne.
And welcome to
Patriot Podcast.
This is the first episode. Today, we're going to be discussing conspiracy theories, specifically the Flat Earth conspiracy theory.
Or as I call it, the Flat Earth Fact.
What do you think, Tanner?
Personally, I believe the Earth has been flat ever since existence. As I like to say it, the Flirth.
The Flirth. Yeah, no, that's a good acronym. I agree with that. You know, I actually have some proof that the Earth is flat.
You have proof.
I do. So you know all those videos of the astronauts up in space, the ISS, and they're all like, they're recording on YouTube. That's not real.
Yeah.
Extremely fake.
This
Photoshop.
evidence that the government preaches is not real.
They've been brainwashing us ever since the beginning of time. To
The
believe
government
Earth
is
round.
lying to you. Now, let's discuss the history of the Flat Earth theory. Or the Flat Earth Fact, as I like to call it.
Of course.
Now, my buddy here, Colter Sienkiewicz, he's actually an expert in the field, so please tell
Yeah,
me.
I'm actually a very big historian, specifically specifying in the Flat Earth Fact. So there was this guy named Copernicus, right?
Huge fan.
Huge fan of Copernicus, even though he's kind of a liar. He thought that the Earth was round. And you know, his buddy Aristotle did too. They're all liars. They were paid out by the government.
By the government.
By the
So,
government.
They're
let's
liars.
talk the logistics of a Flat Earth. Now, do you believe in God, Colter?
Yeah, all the time.
Obviously. So, when God created man and the earth, which is flat,
the Flirth.
The Flirth.
the Flirth. So, he kind of put out the dough, kind of like a pizza.
Like a pizza.
And
like
you
a
know what
pizza.
most pizzas are shaped like?
Squares. Or circles.
Circles. So, he had a flat circle, and he threw it up in the air. Just like you
Spin
make
it
a
around
pizza.
like a pizza.
Just like you make a pizza.
Exactly.
So, let's say hypothetically, I were to drop an object. So,
Hypothetically.
in the studio, I just dropped my phone, and it fell to the ground. Now, some people say this is gravity and that we have evidence, but that's just another one.
Bogus.
The government's lies.
Kevin, I actually think I know what you're going to say here.
Yeah.
Because I exactly believe
You
what you're
understand
going
the
to
theory.
say. Gravity's not real. The Earth moved up to catch your phone.
The Earth moved. Some people say the phone moved down to the Earth. That is a lie.
Lies.
I was going to say we think, but we actually know.
We know that the Earth is flat.
This
and
is
showed
the
you.
truth.
Now, let's say hypothetically, there's all this water around the Earth. Why doesn't it
Disgusting.
fall off? Across the perimeter of the Earth,
There's
there
an
is
ice crust.
massive mountains of ice.
It's been
called
there since the beginning of
Antarctica.
time.
And you know what
That
this
keeps
is
the
like?
water from falling off.
Do you know what this is like, people? A pizza!
A pizza.
A pizza.
There's
A
a lot of
nice,
fruit.
tasty
Yeah.
pizza!
There's a lot of fruit. There's a lot of meat on top of the continents. What do you think that is?
That is the toppings.
The topping.
The toppings.
You are pizza topping. The government doesn't want you to know this.
The grass, the cheese, the clouds, sauce.
It's
We've been
all
lied to.
pizza.
Well, in conclusion, fellas, today I think that we learned, actually, well, we already knew it, the Earth's flat.
We are just spreading the truth to people.
But what do you think? Let us know on our social medias.
Nice to see ya. We'll see you next time, people. Have fun watching the rest of the Patriot Podcast.
Man, I'm sweating. What's going on?
Oh my god, could someone turn the AC on in here?
I think I need to take my jacket off.
Wait, guys, I think it's time for the Patriot Hot Takes.
Okay, guys, first hot take for this hot take segment. School lunches. Got rid of our old provider, Nutritional Inc. Now we got Mets, so how are we thinking?
Listen, I'm thinking some of the things are great. Like, some things are better from them, but then other things are just lacking. Like the mac and cheese used to be my favorite lunch, and now it's like I'm still happy when it's around, but I'm not thrilled.
I think they need to get a little more consistent with these daily lunches. Some days I love the pizza and I get it, and then some days I get the pizza and I think it's the worst thing I ever tried.
My top 3 personal favorite school lunches in my 12 years here have been Italian Dunkers, mac and cheese, and popcorn chicken bowl.
And that's
And
real.
Mets came in and they changed the Italian Dunkers. They changed the type of potatoes they use in the popcorn chicken bowl. And the mac and cheese has been getting drier and drier by the serving. I can't take it.
One thing though, like some of the entrees are a little bit better, I think.
I
Like the
agree.
General
They
So is
variety.
way
It's
better.
so, and I like how they have the bars. Like every
Yeah.
week it's nacho bar, fry bar, Asian bar, and it never misses.
They
That's like
took
a good go-to.
they took bad meals and turned them into like pretty good consistent meals, but they took the really good meals and turned them mediocre.
Yeah, they're very mid.
The wraps and the salads are way better too.
All right. Let's get on to our next hot take. What is up with those freshmen?
They are real. They're tiny. I know that's like a classic thing to say that they're always short and tiny, but these freshmen, I see them in the halls, and I
would
think they should be in the little schools.
Yeah, fresh out of the womb, it looks.
And they're
I
very
feel like-
quiet this year. Like, I don't know. We didn't really have a freshman year in the school, but I'm never hearing anything about any freshman that's, like, popular or cool. They're all just, like, underground and hidden.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, I haven't grown since freshman year, but I think I was average height freshman year.
Yeah, me too, honestly. All right, next hot topic. When the parents drop their kids off at the top of the senior lot,
It's the worst thing
why
ever.
do they do
Hate
that?
it.
Someone's gonna
Hate
hit me
it.
one day.
All the seniors have, like, this unwritten rule that we all go up the one way and come out the other. But when there's a car coming up the other way, it ruins the whole thing.
What
and
are
then
you
people
supposed
get
to do?
confused.
Drop your kid off in the normal spot.
Like everyone else.
Don't be so lazy.
All right, the next topic is that formal's upcoming, and these people's dates, they're all confusing. Like, I don't, like, some people aren't going with people
What's
I'd
with all the
expect.
girls going with Wyoming area juniors? What's with that?
Mm-hmm. I know
Crazy
exactly.
Cougars.
traitors.
See, me and Nora are on the inside. We're at the ticket sales, and we're seeing everyone's dates, and we're coming up, and we're like, do you have a date? And some people we would never expect to have a date are going with people from other schools.
Yeah, it's like, where do
Like,
these
when did
people
this
come
happen?
from?
What's going on? And I'm just very confused. And, like, other people that I thought would be going together, they're going separately, and I'm shocked.
I
Like,
know, like,
how
where
is
the-
formal going to be? Are people going to dance? Is it going to be awkward?
That dance floor better be good, and you
Tearing
better let
up.
people in. I hate seeing that same crowd in the middle, not letting other
Yeah.
people in. You're not the main
people-
character here. Let everyone have fun.
People like to have their own little groups, like their own little circles with their friend group. Why can't we just be one collective this year? That's what I want.
For real.
Exactly.
And I hope this food is good.
Okay,
That's all I'm saying.
guys, last hot take.
Mhm.
Senior privilege. Why are people staying in the school?
I don't know.
Some people stay. They have first and seventh period studies, and they come in all day. I
Like-
don't understand.
According to them, they want to enjoy senior year to the fullest, but I don't get it.
If
think-
I want to sleep in, I'm sleeping in first period.
Why would I come into school if I didn't have to? Like, I feel like their parents are making them. Or
You're
something.
sitting in a study. It's not that fun.
It's
Exactly.
not like you're doing anything to provide more fun for your senior year. Like living your senior year to the fullest, sitting in a study hall.
Like
I don't
in my
understand.
in my study halls, I don't even do homework. I just sit there and I go on my phone. So
Mm-hmm.
what are they doing? Like, why do they have? Like, are they doing homework? Are they just talking? Like, what's going on?
They could be doing anything else. Going to their grandma's house. Going to get a little snack after school. Anything.
Yeah.
All right, guys. I think these are some pretty hot takes for our first
They
episode.
were really hot.
Steamy.
Spicy.
Hot.
Maybe there'll be even a hotter one next episode.
I guess you guys will have to find out next time on the
Patriot Podcast.